Good evening, members of the Board of Trustees, District Administration, School Administration, faculty and staff, parents, family members, and inductees. My name is Amy Morin, and I am the National Technical Honor Society President. It is a pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the San Felipe del Rio CISD's Career and Technical Education Department to the 2022 National Technical Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are here tonight to honor the excellent work done by the career and technical students in the areas of academics and performance in various program areas. But first, will you please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation?
My name is Andrea Barain, Junior Representative of the National Technical Honor Society. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the invocation. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us here this evening to recognize the accomplishment of these inductees and outstanding students, and for everyone who made this possible. Be with us this evening and guide us with your grace into the future. Grant us wisdom and continue to give us opportunities to learn and grow as we go through our lives. Make us aware and willing to correct and influence the decisions that we and others around us make. Lord, thank you for everyone and everything that has or will come into our lives. Amen. Please be seated.
My name is Maritza McNeil, Vice President of the National Technical Honor Society. I would like to recognize and welcome the board, administrators, and teachers and guests to this ceremony. With us tonight are members of the Board of Trustees of the San Felipe del Rio Consolidated Independent School District. Please welcome Dr. Carlos Rios, Superintendent of Schools. Aida Gomez, Chief Instructional Officer. Sandra Hernandez, Administrative Director. Roger Gonzalez, CTE Director. Cynthia Salas, Del Rio High School Principal. Carlos Barrera, Early College High School Principal. Ramona Casillas, Del Rio High School Assistant Principal. Robert Norden, Del Rio High School Assistant Principal. Cynthia Sagoon, Del Rio High School Assistant Principal. Shane Johnston, Del Rio High School Assistant Principal. Christy Barrera, CTE Coordinator. Carolina Cárdenas, CTE Counselor. Thank you for being here with us tonight and for all you do for the students of this district and for CTE.
At this time, please welcome Dr. Carlos Rios, Superintendent of Schools.
Good evening, and welcome to the SPC, Student Performance Center. Very briefly, because we have such a much more interesting guest speaker, I want to congratulate the students. This is what I call the events leading up to graduation, even though there's some underclassmen that are being inducted. But it's exciting. The year went by super fast. We have seen a whole lot of student success. And for you parents who have worried for years about your kids and how well they're going to do, being here tonight should be a huge sense of relief that everything you've done, everything you've schemed for your kids, everything you've planned, this is evidence that it has definitely paid off, because I do believe that today we have the best of the best in terms of our students in front of us. So parents, congratulations, and students, job well done for your accomplishments. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Rios. Please welcome Principal of Del Rio High School, Ms. Cynthia Salas.
Good evening, parents, family members, educators, and inductees. It is a privilege to be part of this ceremony this evening as we honor and recognize our career and technical education students representing early college and Del Rio High School. Congratulations to the inductees for your efforts and commitment as you accomplish one of the many opportunities provided through our CTE program. This recognition will position you ahead of the competition in today's highly competitive workforce. This evening, we will induct 98 students. We applaud each one of you in your accomplishment in exceeding the national eligibility requirements for NTHS, while facing the challenges these past few years through our COVID pandemic. Once again, congratulations on your achievement this evening.
Thank you, Ms. Salas. Now, please welcome Mr. Roger Gonzalez, CTE Director, with the CTE Program Overview.
Good evening. It is an exciting time to be a student at Del Rio High School. With so many career opportunities available, high school students can choose from multiple specialty programs like law, engineering, education and training, computer science, cybersecurity, media, health science, and many others. Today's career and technical education program is so much more different from the vocational classes offered years ago, although our CTE mission remains the same, to continue to educate all students to meet the challenges of the 21st century and to connect education to careers. Today, our CTE program offers 89 different courses, 30 dual credit college classes, and 44 national industry certifications. CTE continues to provide a rigorous combination of academic and technical courses preparing students for college as well as successful career in high-skill, high-wage occupations in 20 different career paths. Tonight, you will witness our top outstanding CTE students as we recognize inductees into the prestigious National Technical Honor Society and nominees for the CTE Student of the Year. Before we continue with the rest of our celebration, help me recognize our dedicated CTE family. Would all CTE faculty and staff please stand? Thank you for your dedication and contributions this school year. Together, we are better. To the parents, thank you for your endless support of our school district and our CTE program. To the students, remember, your success is our success. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez.
Good afternoon. I am the Secretary of Membership for NTHS. Tonight, we are very honored to have our guest speaker, Ruben Cardenas. Ruben Cardenas is an attorney in Del Rio, Texas. Ruben graduated from Del Rio High School in 2013, where he was honored as the 4th highest ranking graduate. He was a member of Student Council, the National Honor Society, and was elected class president all 4 years of high school. After high school, he attended the University of Texas at Austin, receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Communication Studies and a Bachelor of Arts degree in Government, both degrees in high honors. While at UT, he intended for then State Senator Sylvia Garcia and U.S. Congresswoman Lloyd Doggett. In the spring of 2017, Ruben was selected for the Bill Archer Fellowship Program in Washington, D.C., where he interned at the Supreme Court of the United States in the Office of the Counselor to the Chief Justice. After his fellowship, Ruben continued his education at the University of Texas School of Law, receiving his Doctor of Jurisprudence degree in 2020 and passed the Texas Bar exam the same year. He is currently serving as a law clerk to the Honorable Aaliyah Moses, United States District Judge for the Western District of Texas. Please welcome Ruben Cárdenas.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you to Mrs. Corbell, Mr. Gonzalez, and the National Technical Honor Society for inviting me to speak with you this evening. And congratulations to our honorees, both current and incoming members. I know this is an incredible honor for you and your families. It is great to see so many students involved with the Career and Technical Education program. I myself am proud to be a product of this program, having taken multiple business courses with Mr. Gonzalez, and I can honestly say that the material that I learned in those courses helped me throughout college, and the many interviews that I did with the community members that Mr. Gonzalez brought in really helped me for the countless interviews that I have done ever since. I want you to know that the foundation you are receiving through your CTE courses is going to guide you on the right path as you begin your career. Now, I remember being in your shoes just a few years ago at Del Rio High School. It's a really exciting time in your lives, and I encourage you to enjoy every minute of it. And believe me, it'll go by fast. But I also remember being a little nervous about what the future would look like after high school. I knew I was going to college, but I didn't know what college was going to be like. And I certainly did not know that I was going to go to law school. I didn't have the rest of my career planned out, and that's okay. But I would like to share with you one of the most important lessons I learned in my life, which happened my sophomore year of high school at Del Rio High School. At the time, the school offered a rigorous AP course, and it was common knowledge that the teacher did not give out very many A's. Many of my classmates chose not to take the course because they feared a low grade would damage their GPAs. I decided to take the class, and I studied my heart out for our first exam. I still remember the mood in the class the day that the teacher handed out the exams from the results from the first exam. You can imagine the shock in my face when I learned I received a 55. Some of my friends received grades in the 30s and 40s, and I think the highest grade in the class was a 71. Now, being a competitive class, you can imagine the shock in our faces and how torn we were taking an AP course, and all of us failed. So everybody went home crying. Now, some parents told my friends exactly what they wanted to hear. It's okay, mijito. Don't worry. You can drop the class. That class is just too hard. That teacher doesn't know what she's doing. And so many of my friends rushed to drop the class the next morning and save their GPAs from total destruction. And I'll let you in on a little secret, because I remember the GPA game and I remember the class ranking game. Once you get older and once you finish high school, your GPA and your class ranking is not the end of the world. Now, my parents were not so easy on me. My mother looked at me and she said, "You're going to stop crying." She looked at me with that look that all mothers have. "You're going to stop crying, you're going to go to your room, and you're going to read that textbook, and you're going to read it again and again. You're going to study that material until you understand it." She said, "You failed the first time, you are just going to have to try harder the next time." So that's exactly what I did. I studied harder and finished the course with an A for the year. The reason I tell you this story is because that same lesson didn't just get me through that class. It got me through my junior year. Then it got me through calculus my senior year. Then it got me through college, and then law school, and then taking the Texas bar exam. And as I look back, I can honestly say it got me through life. Because in life, you are going to have challenges, and things aren't always going to be easy. But you have to meet those challenges head on and not try to find the easy way out. Many of you have already experienced this already. You walk out of class and you're just thinking to yourself, what on earth is going on? If you've taken pre-calculus or AP statistics with Ms. Cardenas, you know what I mean. And you can tell her I said that. I can't tell you how many times I walked out of a law school class and just thought to myself, the legal theories just went way in over my head. But I went to the library and I kept studying until I got it. Now, the situation I faced my sophomore year in high school has become every day of my life. As a lawyer, every day I'm faced with problems of legal issues, and many times I don't even know where to begin. I mean, think about our doctors and our healthcare professionals. I know some of you may want to become doctors. Just recently, what they faced with the pandemic. They didn't know what COVID-19 was. They hadn't faced it before, but they figured it out. They learned what the virus was, and that's how they tackled it. I know some of you probably want to be engineers. Think about engineers having to face those problems every day, or business leaders having to adjust their businesses to a changing economy. What they all have in common is every single profession faces new difficulties every single day. Many times we don't know where to start, but we have the tools to navigate the situation, and we aren't going to give up until we find an answer. I hope this can also serve as a lesson to parents as well. My mother could have easily called the teacher or the principal and said, my child deserved an A. But she challenged me, and the lesson I learned got me to where I am today. You see, when they introduced me right now, they told you about the highlights of my background so far. But what they didn't tell you were the stumbles that I encountered along the way. They didn't tell you about the 40s and 50s I earned in exams in college. They didn't tell you how I sat in my dorm room the day I got my LSAT score back, thinking that my dreams of going to my dream law school, the University of Texas, were just out the window. They didn't tell you how I didn't even want to apply to that school because I was afraid of being rejected, until my dad and my sister dragged me to the computer and said, you're going to apply. And thank God I did. They didn't tell you about how many judges I interviewed with and who rejected me before Judge Alia Moses gave me a chance. You see, every single time I failed, I went right back up to the drawing board, studied harder, and kept going. That's the mentality that I want you to have for the rest of high school and beyond, because what I've learned in life is that it's not the failure that defines a person, it's how you respond to it. Now, finally, as they mentioned before, I had the great blessing to intern in Washington, D.C. at the Supreme Court of the United States in the Office of the Counselor to the Chief Justice. It was an incredible experience that I wish I could tell you all about. However, I will tell you one final story before I leave, and I hope it will inspire you as you endeavor in your future. A few weeks into my internship at the Supreme Court, my boss walked into our office and said, Ruben, please follow me. I have a surprise for you. So I followed him up the stairs, and we entered this beautiful grand hallway with bright red carpet and beautiful marble columns. He knocked on a door, and I just heard a familiar voice on the other side say, come in. My boss opened the door, and I just heard him say, Mr. Chief Justice, I'd like to introduce you to Ruben. He's one of our interns from Del Rio, Texas. It was at that moment when it hit me. I could not believe that I was standing in the chambers of the Chief Justice of the United States. Only 2 students from across the country were selected for this internship, and every day I wondered, how in the heck did a small-town boy from Del Rio, Texas end up here? The reason I tell you this story is because I want you to realize that just a few years ago, I was sitting where you're sitting right now. And in just 4 years, I went from walking the hallways of Del Rio High School to walking the chambers of the Chief Justice of the United States in Washington, D.C. So if I can do that, I want to challenge you with what you're going to do in the next 4 years, or 10 years, or 20 years. If there's one thing I've learned is that these next few years will be the most important years of your life, and you are in control of the direction your life will take in those years. If you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, a teacher, an engineer, an actor, then I want you to use that same mentality that you will not let anything prevent you from reaching that goal. There will be setbacks. Believe me, there will. But no matter how many tests you fail, no matter how many games you lose, and no matter how many times you try and fail, I want you to use that as motivation to try harder so that one day you can return back to Del Rio High School and tell students that you had a goal, you had a dream, and you set your mind to it. And now you're back home and you're living that dream. Congratulations to all of you, and I promise the best is yet to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Cardenas, for sharing your time and wisdom with us. Thank you for all you do. Please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation.
At this time, Mr. Roger Gonzalez, CTE Director, and Christy Barrera, CTE Coordinator, will present the CTE Awards of Excellence.
Good evening. There are so many students to be proud of within the CTE programs. At this time, we would like to recognize some of our most outstanding seniors who have been nominated for the CTE Student of the Year Award. In order to be nominated, each senior level capstone course teacher nominated their top student. Each candidate had to complete an application in which they were judged on CTE experience, involvement, professionalism, certifications, awards, and special recognition earned through CTE. There are a total of 17 candidates who represent their program of study as its Student of the Year. Aviation Maintenance, Selena Lopez. Business Management, Karime Ramirez. Carpentry, Brittany Huerta. Certified Medical Assistant, Destiny Jenkins. Certified Nursing Assistant, Leila Cirillo. Culinary Arts, Roberto Lopez. Design and Multimedia Arts, Axel Paredes was not able to be here tonight as he has joined his ROTC group out of town. Digital Communications, Salem Vaughn. Early Learning, Cynthia Puente. EKG, Emmanuel Limon. Emergency Medical Technician, Rene Carrasco. Engineering, Ryan Torres is also not here tonight as he's competing at our World Championship Robotics competition. Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning, Jose Garcia. Law Enforcement, Manuel Delgado. Phlebotomy, Natalia Lopez. Teaching and Training, Alicia Jimenez, And Welding, Tyler Hill. Of these candidates, 10 students have been selected as the Student of the Year for their career cluster. Beginning with Architecture and Construction, Brittany Huerta. Representing Arts, AV Technology, and Communication, Salem Vaughn. Business, Marketing, and Finance, Caribe Ramirez. Education and Training, Alicia Jimenez. Health Science, Destiny Jenkins. Hospitality and Tourism, Roberto Lopez. Law and Public Service, Manuel Delgado. Manufacturing, Tyler Hill. STEM, Ryan Torres. And Transportation, Distribution, and Logistics, Selena Lopez. Now is the time to announce the big winner. The overall CTE Student of the Year for the 2021-2022 school year is Manuel Delgado from the Law Enforcement Cluster. Congratulations to all of the nominees and winners. Thank you for representing CTE so well. Please give them another round of applause.
And now we will continue with the induction ceremony. The goal of the society is to see that the deserving technical students be recognized and that the people of the community become aware of the talents and abilities of the young people and adults who choose technical education pathways to a successful future. The purpose of this organization shall be to promote the ideals and honesty, service, leadership, and skill development among America's future workforce. To reward scholastic achievement in career and technical education, to assist society members in their pursuit of career and educational goals, to help build and maintain a stronger, more positive image for career and technical students, programs, and schools in the local community throughout the nation, to encourage the practice of high standards of personal and professional conduct and individual responsibility among the membership, to help member schools initiate and maintain strong working partnerships with local institutions of business, industry, and commerce, to hold conferences, workshops, and seminars for the education and mutual improvement of the members and to provide opportunity for the exchange of ideas and experiences through meetings, publications, and research. And lastly, to advance the growth and the ideals of the society throughout the United States of America. Now, Beyonce Castillo, NTHS Secretary, will explain the NTHS Emblem and Insignia.
Emblem and Insignia. The official emblem of this organization shall be a shield crossed by a scroll bearing the letters NTHS. Above the shield shall be the head of an American bald eagle with a wreath of 7 stars circling the eagle's head. The shield represents the individual member. The line running through the shield represents a straight plumb line, fundamental to building a life and career upon a foundation of excellence. The bald eagle's head represents America and the individual's freedom of career choice. The wreath of 7 stars represents the 7 attributes of the NTHS member: skills, scholarship, honesty, responsibility, service, leadership, and citizenship, and the individual NTHS chapters throughout the U.S. The official insignia of the organization is made up of the official NTHS emblem as its central figure and also an arch upon which are inscribed the 7 attributes. The year the society was established, 1984. And the motto of the organization inscribed on the foundation of the arc. The arc itself represents the student's passage from school or college into the workforce and the steps and the preparation necessary to make the transition.
NTHS Treasurer Jessie Ariola will now explain the NTHS colors and official motto.
Colors and motto. The colors of the National Technical Honor Society shall be silver, white, and purple. Silver represents value and worth. White represents truth and honesty. Purple represents achievement and honor. The official motto of the organization shall be Felicitas Menti Instructe Favit, which translated reads, success favors the prepared mind.
Now, some of our NTHS members will explain the meaning of each of the 7 attributes of membership.
The first member attribute is skill. Skill is the use of knowledge to develop great ability and expertness necessary to make a positive difference in a particular occupation field. I light this candle to represent skill.
The second member attribute is honesty. Honesty is the quality of being truthful, trustworthy, and fair with everyone while at work or play. I light this candle to represent honesty.
The third member attribute is service. Service is giving assistance and being ready and able to provide a helpful and useful act. I light this candle to represent service.
The fourth member attribute is responsibility. Responsibility involves the ability to act without guidance or superior authority and being answerable for your actions. I light this candle to represent responsibility.
The fifth member attribute is scholarship. Scholarship is the distinctive mark of one who has mastered an area of learning as reflected in the quality of his or her work, especially with respect to scope, thoroughness, and care. I light this candle to represent scholarship.
The sixth member attribute is citizenship. Citizenship is being entitled with full civil rights and exercising the duties, rights, and privileges of this status. I light this candle to represent citizenship.
The seventh member attribute is leadership. Leadership is the responsibility of serving as a guiding force and directing the way by going first with courage and confidence. I light this candle to represent leadership.
Students, we hope you recognize these 7 attributes in yourself and value these qualities which make you eligible for membership in the National Technical Honor Society. At this time, we will recognize all the newest members of NTHS. We will call them up by clusters, and they will be presented their certificates by their teachers from their clusters or their representatives. Here to present Arts AV Media is Summer Almaguer, instructor. Alexis Moyeda. Next to present the business management certificates is Mr. Mario Jimenez, instructor. Cyan Andrea Casillas. Christopher Mark Cheney. Dariela Mijangos. Lisa Alejandra Garcia. Rocio Mariana Peña. Rachel Catherine de la Mota. Sabrina Anaí Dueñez. Natalie Coronado. Andrea Vázquez. Luciana de los Reyes. Eli Abrego Zavala. Diego Andrés Tamés. Viviana Segura. Rebecca Marie Patiño. Mario Adán Pérez. Ricardo José Torres. Ethan Nicolás Santillan Robinson. Paulina Berain. Miguel Ángel Rodríguez. Alexa Marie Leon. María Emilia Rodríguez. Luis Enrique Tessier. Esteban J. Chapa. Here to present the certificates for the construction cluster is Mr. Mario E. Esquivel. Instructor. Jesus Alberto de Luna. Brittany Lynn Huerta. Helping to present the education and training inductees is Chef Adan Cortez, instructor. Lisette Neve Mendoza. Alexandra Elizabeth Olmos. Emma Marie Norton. Ashley Ann Carta. Gabrielle Garza. Sheila Antonia Hernandez. Ninel Eugenia Valdez. Kimberly K. Gloria. Lizeth Alexandra Anta. Mia Guadalupe Favela. Cassandra Isabella Martinez. Jacqueline Mackenzie Ortiz. Ailed Mariana Delgado. Jamie Camila Lozoya. Eva Nicole Alvarado. Carla Veronica Robles. Carolina Isabel Aguilar. Here to present the Finance Cluster inductees is Ms. Larissa Garanzuay. Carla Marina Elizabeth Fuentes. Emily Navarrete. Stephanie Navarrete. Here to present the health science inductees is instructor Laura Guerrero. Trinity Danielle Martinez. Brianna Itzel Hernandez. Leslie Naomi Vasquez. Daniela Quintero. José Enrique Esparza. Isela Marie Gonzalez. Daniel Aaron Peterson. Anne Christine Markowitz. Andrea Carlis Flores. Damaris Contreras Garcia. Marina Jimenez. Michaela Ruby Lewis. Citlali Guadalajara. Mia Delgado. Naya Renee Guajardo. Heaven Lee Rivero. Luis Manuel Segovia. Continuing with the Health Science Cluster, CNA, Leila Carolina Cirillo. Leilani Solange Lopez Castillo. Victoria Angelique Hernandez. Health Science EKG, Tanya Gonzalez. Health Science EMT, Andrea Alexia Lopez. Thank you, Ms. Guerrero. And now to present the Hospitality Cluster inductees is Chef Adan Cortez. Eric Alejandro Flores. Annalise Renee Rustad. Isel Barrero. Presenting the Human Services Cluster nominees is Ms. Teresa Salinas, instructor. Cynthia Ann Puente. Giselle Anaí Flores. Here to present the Law Cluster is instructor Roland Trevino. Trevor Landon Hill. Camila Naomi Alcaraz. Sydney Inez Sanchez. Cassandra Alexandria Rivera Delgado. Javier Miguel Niño. Alexis Marie Segura. Juan Garza. Naya Celeste Rosales. Dariana Galindo. Yanira Nicole Ruiz. Joshua Renteria. Tyler Logan Hill. Diego Piña. Daniela Citlali Juarez. Here to present the STEM cluster is Miss Christy Varela. Axel Cannon. Liliana Rachel Hajek. Desiree Natasha Alderete. Carlos Daniel Treviño. All right. STEM is here. Brianna Lee Castro Vasquez. Ashley Giselle Cifuentes. Santiago Guerra. Eli Briones. Cassandra Guadalupe Ochoa. Nicholas Rivera. Presenting the inductees for the transportation cluster is Instructor Joe Frank Ramirez. Andrea Ann Padilla. María José Ramón.
Hello, my name is Yasmin Cardenas. I am the NTHS historian. Will all the inductees please stand up and raise your right hand? We will now recite the National Technical Honor Society pledge. As a member of the National Technical Honor Society, I pledge to maintain the highest standards of personal conduct. I will apply myself to continue a record of scholastic achievement. And I will strive for excellence in all aspects of my education. I will invest my talents, my skills, and my knowledge in a career of my own choosing, and shall always endeavor to uphold my obligations as a citizen of my community and my country. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Del Rio High School's newest members of the National Technical Honor Society.
Congratulations to everyone, parents, grandparents, godparents, neighbors, friends. I don't know how many of you were able to come, but congratulations to you all, most especially to our newest members. I always save my comments for the very end, so I just have a few things that I want to say about our organization and the members. First of all, within the group of the members that you see, especially the juniors and the seniors that are current members, there are competitors, there are project coordinators of sorts, there are our right hands and our left hands of our programs. And I just want to recognize some of those kids that are here this evening that have taken on the next level of their education in CTE and become a competitor. So, and all of the other things that go with that. So if we have some national qualifiers, which I know we do, would you please stand if you qualified for nationals in your career technical student organization? Remain standing. If you qualified and won at state competition in your events, please stand. Remain standing. If you qualified and won at your regional competitions for your CTSOs, please stand. Remain standing. Remain standing. Remain standing. Would the advisors of these students' CTSOs please stand? The advisors may sit. The advisors could sit. I'm standing too. Now, every meeting that we have early in the morning is opened with, do we have anyone who has won a scholarship or have been admitted into a university of their choice? So if you have won scholarships this year and have been admitted into the university programs, please stand. Remain standing. If you are a officer of a CTSO, that is FCCLA, FBLA, Skills, or HOSA, please stand if you're a current officer. Remain standing for just one more second, indulge me. I want you to look around, parents and guests and administration. When you become a member of an honor society, a lot goes with it. Very early morning meetings, maintaining points and GPAs. But what we are trying to recognize is the leadership and the involvement which directly relates to the skills and the knowledge that they're developing in their specific cluster. And that is what we are about. We do it in the classroom, we do it outside the classroom, but every time that they say, oh, I'll volunteer for this, oh, I'll do this, or I'll come to this meeting, or we just have them report on something that's going on in their organization, or say, yeah, I got that scholarship, or I applied for this school, and don't forget to do this, and don't forget to do that. I bring all of this up because this is leadership, service, scholarship, skill, knowledge, citizenship, honesty, responsibility, all those attributes that you heard. And these are the kids that will be doing it. For those of you that have new inductees, when they say, hey, Mom, I got to get there because that meeting's going to start, this is why we do it, because this is what they're achieving. And if Mr. Cárdenas's comments meant anything, this is where it all begins. So congratulations to my senior members and my senior officers and everything, all of you guys that have done so much. And I look forward to the ones that are coming in. Look around you. Run for office. Do that extra activity in your student organization because it's so worth it. It is so beneficial. And I want to thank you all because you make NTHS what it is. Thank you. Have a seat. I want to take just a moment to thank my husband, who is here this evening and never comes to this, but he came this time because he supports me in all I do. He's the one who just waits for the burger to come home so he can eat, and he's awesome and keeps things in perspective and just says, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing this. So I want to thank him for all he does to keep me going. I want to thank my teacher friends who are here and not here. And some of us have been here to present and recognize and just support, so I really appreciate it. And I say teacher friends, but they're also in our department and they're our CTE family. I want to thank our administration who supports all our crazy ideas and things that we do, and they're there for all of it. I want to thank most especially this evening the officers. So if the officers would please stand for a moment. They're real good. So these are the officers that handle everything. I just kind of like, yeah, no, and then give them the Corbell face, which they hate. But I want to tell you that these are some of the greatest kiddos, and they just make everything look so simple and smooth, don't they? So I'm real proud, and they do this at every meeting. We have 2 meetings a month, bright and early and late in the afternoon, and at all our activities. And I just want to thank them for all that they do. And I'm very proud. Thank you. So your accomplishment is an admirable one, and it will require you to be forever conscious of your actions, your words, and your goals. As with great achievement comes a great deal of responsibility that is now in your hands. I challenge you to make the most of yourself, and do not let this be the greatest achievement, but make it the first of many more to come. Like Mr. Cárdenas said, who is my good friend, and I'm so proud of his comments and what he's been able to tell you about his story, that let not this be the only thing you do. It could happen to you, a small town kid from Del Rio, Texas, to make it to the highest level. So remember his words, success favors the prepared mind. Good luck, everyone. Good night, and thank you. And we will be here to take pictures, everybody.